All right. All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash, double honor to the apostles and the elders, GreatMillStone, salutations to all like him out there pushing his truth and all truth and sincerity diligently throughout the four corners. All right. I'm the brother Shamar Moth from GreatMillStone, Miami, coming to you again with another quick lesson. And Lord's will this lesson be quick, edifying, and straight to the point. All right. As you see, the title says, "The mighty men of Babylon have forborn to fight." All right, and that's quoting Jeremiah, the 51st chapter. All right, which I have a couple of articles I want to bring out, and I'll bring some, a few precepts out on the matter and close out. Okay. Okay, I just was checking the audio. All right, so with that being said, man, let's shift over to all right, the screen, and let's go over here, man. All right. First thing that we're gonna look at, okay. This is from it's called War on the Rocks. All right. This article came out last month, actually. All right. Actually 2 months ago, I should say. All right. March 10th, 2023. All right, it says addressing the US military recruiting crisis. All right, because as of right now, all right, there seems to be a shortage of men, all right, who wants to serve their country, man. All right. There was a time in history, okay, where everyone was excited to be a U.S. serviceman. All right. Everybody wanted to be a soldier, a Marine, a Navy man or man, or, a pilot for the Air Force. Okay. But as we see the deterioration of Babylon, all right, in the near of America's end, all right, the men, okay, that are being born in America don't want to fight the wars of these Edomites anymore, man. Okay, mainly because a lot of these men that are being born in America nowadays, all right, they don't even identify as men. Okay, they're putting on dresses. All right, they're cutting off their woohoos. All right, and doing everything in their power, all right, to be a woman, man, which is off in itself. But that just goes to show you the that just goes to show you how weak America is, man. That nobody wants to join the military anymore. Everybody, all the men just want to be women and sit at home and cross dress and do all this weirdo shit. Okay, which there's a quote. All right, there's a quote, man. All right, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. It says so I want to bring how it goes again. Hard times. Yep, there you go, right there. All right, so the quote is hard times create strong men create good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times, man. All right, and in this point of society, all right, the world is at this point right here. Okay, weak men create hard times, man, and that's what we see, man. There's a lot of weak men on this earth right now. Okay, again, going back to what I was saying, nobody wants to be a man anymore, man. Okay, and it's creating hard times, and part of the hard times is trying for the Americans, I say, all right, to fill in the combat boots. Okay, so it says addressing the U.S. Military recruiting crisis. All right, I'm gonna just get straight to the point. All right, right here, the second paragraph, which all these articles are posted in the description as well. All right, it says, how bad is the recruiting crisis? During the last FICO year, the Army missed its recruiting goal by 15,000 active duty soldiers, or 25% of its target. Damn. Shit. So last FICO year, man, the Army missed 25% of its target when it comes to recruiting, man. All right. And the reason why the Army is constantly recruiting is because men die. All right, they die at war, or they get injured. All right, they what they call it in the service, they get honorably discharged. All right, because they were doing things all right and got injured, or dishonorably charged, they being criminals and niggas overseas, and getting ousted out the military, or getting old and retiring, man. All right, all these things come into play, and all those individuals, whether they die, whether they get discharged, or whether they're retiring, those boots have to be refilled, man. Okay, so that's why there's a constant uh uh recruitment going on for the U.S. Army, man, and also because the U.S. Army, as the scriptures say, man, these niggas need to sit at home, man. All right, in the book of Habakkuk chapter, I believe, man, these motherfuckers are, as the scriptures call Babylon, the hammer of the whole earth. All right, these individuals, all right, the U.S. Army, the Navy, all right, the U.S. military, let's put it like that, just umbrella term for all of them. All right, the U.S. military, all right, is always active and always in somebody's country, in somebody's issue, man. Okay, so it's to the point that they're spread thin, man. All right, and then this is the same thing we seen when you go into history. Uh, when Rome fell, the reason why Rome fell is because Rome was spread too thin. All right, and everybody had became weak as hell. Nobody wanted to fight. Everybody just wanted to stay home and participate in orgies and pedophilia and bestiality, and being drunkards and all this weird shit, man. The same the same thing that we see happening today, man. Okay, it says uh during the last fiscal year, the Army missed its recruiting goal by 15,000 active duty soldiers, or 25% of its target. This shortfall forced the Army to cut its planned active duty in stretch from 476,000 to 466,000. All right. In the current fiscal year, and the current fiscal year is likely to be even worse. So they were saying this year is showing their projections are showing that it's going to be even worse, man. Okay, Army officials project that active in strength could shrink by as much as 20,000 soldiers by September, down to 445,000, and the numbers are just going to continue to decrease, man. That's why it's going to get to a point, all right, when shit is about to get shaky hard as hell out here, they're just going to have to just call for a draft, man. All right, since it is going to be like, since you motherfuckers don't want to volunteer anymore, okay, how about we force y'all? Because when you read the first line of this article, it says what? The all volunteer force may finally have reached its breaking point. Nobody want to fucking fight for this shit no more, man. All right, the scriptures talk about how the Babylon's skirt is being lifted up, man. All right, it's being exposed. The average American man, all right, knows about how corrupt the government is now, man. Has heard of Pizzagate, okay? Has is very dissatisfied with how the country is being ran by the current leader, Sleazy Joe, man. The policies, they hate the policies, they hate the foreign policies. Their economy is crumbling right before their eyes. All right, their sons are fucking weirdos. All right, their daughters are whores. Okay, their wives are just sleeping around with everybody, man. The average American mighty man at this point in time right now, all right, they don't have anything to fight for, man. They don't care about shit, man. All they care about at this point is what getting swollen and shit. But even in that, all right, I'm talking about the mighty men now. All right, even in that, all right, you see there's a decrease in that, man, because what testosterone levels for men throughout the world has dramatically decreased, man. So all the dudes that you would see that you would see a couple of years ago, 20, 30 years ago, to be strong, healthy men, brawly men ready for war. All right, they're fat, okay, big ass guts. All right, they prissy, sissified, okay, and the ones that are in the gym, all right, they're mentally unstable, man. They're not ready for war. They're not ready to see a body drop, man. Okay, or they're bulking up to protect their 78 acres that they have somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, man. Okay, because they understand that this current nation, all right, as known as America, is going to crumble. So they have to protect their assets and their family, man. They're not worried about protecting the homeland anymore, so to say. They're worried about protecting their actual homeland at this point, man. Okay, so it goes on. It says that means that the nation's primary land force could plummet by as much as 7% in only 2 years, at a time when its missions are increasing in Europe and even in the Pacific, right, man? Because they're doing more activities, man. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the U.S. had word that they were going to send, I forget how much troops over there to Ukraine to help out Zelensky with the issue that they got going on with Russia, man. All right. So guess what, man? There's gonna be a need or a necessity for more boots on the ground, man. All right, and motherfuckers don't want to fight, which is gonna cause a lot of issues, man. All right, it says where the army provides many of the critical wartime theater enablers without which the other services cannot function, man. So you can read the rest of this yourself. All right, you read the rest of this yourself, man. I just want to, because again, the nobody wants to fight, man. That's the point. Nobody wants to fight. So let me get this real quick. Jeremiah 51 and 30. All right, it says the mighty men of Babylon have forborn to fight. All right, they have forborn to fight. What does the word forborn mean? All right, Strong's H 2308. Chadal. All right, it says what? To stop, cease, detest, or all right. So like not detest, desist, all right, or deceased, all right. Forego, ceased, cease to be, leave undone, forbear, man, leave off. All right. So a lot of these mighty men, and that's not the weak average Joe computer nerd. No, we talking about the jockeys, man. We talking about the not the jockeys, so like the jocks, all right, the dudes that when it came time for PE physical tests, they were top of the charts in every grade. You know what I'm saying? All American. All right. Driving Mustangs and Corvettes, okay, and slick back hair, listening to country music, spitting out tobacco and driving fucking Ford Rangers in the wood, and hunting ducks and shit like that. Those men, those are the mighty men. All right, they don't want to fight no more, man. They like fuck this shit. All right, fuck this shit, fuck this place, and fuck you people. That's how they feel, man. All right, I'm gonna look up the etymon for the word for bore, because for bore is forborn. All right, it says to abstain. So they're abstaining from fighting. All right, they bearing up against. All right, they're refraining from fighting, man. They don't want to fight no more, man. They don't want to go through what happened to risk their lives for a nation that's going to turn around in 2 3 years, have every man be a woman and have every woman be a fucking complete demonic woman. That shit is madness, man. Okay. It says the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes. Their might have failed. They became as women. They have burned. They have burned their dwelling places. Her bars are broken. Literally, that's another reason why nobody want to fight for this shit. Because half of the niggas that were jocks and tobacco spitting and pickup truck driving and Wrangler jean wearing, cowboy hat styling ass, niggas when it was in 11th grade. Now that they done finished college, man, these niggas is toting around fucking purses and wearing wearing the last size 35 dress. from Target, bro. These niggas wearing wigs and makeups and taking all type of estrogen pills so they could become fucking bitches, man. They actually have become women, literally, man. Okay, all right. This same precept in the NIV. All right, this is Jeremiah 51:30. It says, Babylon's warriors have stopped fighting. They remain in their strongholds. Their strength is exhausted. They have become weaklings. All right. Her dwellings are set on fire. The bars of her gates are broken. Right, man. The men of Babylon have become weaklings, man. All right. No more courage in this place, man. No more you still got a couple of these motherfuckers that have that American pride. But a lot of that shit is just a front. Oh, they don't give a fuck about this place no more. Okay? They don't give a fuck about this place. And part of the reason why is because, man, this shit is too comedic for me, bro. Salakia, Hakim. This is from foxnews.com, bro. All right. Critics explode over U.S. Navy's use of drag queen to solve recruiting crisis. What not to do? All right, let's listen to this cracker real quick. That's funny as hell. This shit gonna load. The Lockett brothers, and I don't think you brothers are are able to hear this video. So Lockett. You know what I'll do is I download this video and and re-upload it, man. And also you can just click link. Like I said, the link is in the description as well. Okay, so going on, it says critics lambasted the US Navy Wednesday over its use of a drag queen influencer to help persuade new recruits to join the military amid massive recruitment crisis. News broke earlier in the day that Yeoman second class uh Joshua Joshua Kelly, all right, who goes by the stage name, damn bro, Harpy Daniels, and identifies as a non-binary, was a digital ambassador in the Navy's pilot program to attract new recruits. So this nigga is an actual active service member, man, and they're using him, all right, and his full folliness, okay, to attempt to recruit new members, man. Goes to show that, all right, the minds behind the army realize that the real men don't want to fight no more, so it's time to try to recruit the fake women. If you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say, brother Salaki. The revelation set off explosive reactions from lawmakers and former members of the U.S. Army military alike. Okay, oh man, look at this shit. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, you brothers can read the rest of this, man. All right. Somebody said that shit's just making the problem worse. Yeah, damn right. If I was supposed to be a man, that sits here and I'm proud of my nation and all this, and I see this shit, man, I'll say fuck that shit, man. I'll fucking grab my wife, I'll grab my children, fucking move. We moving out the country. We are going to renounce our fucking citizenship as fucking Americans. That's how I would look at it, man. Fuck this place. All right, but the water Yahawah, I'm an Israelite. All right, and we are a part of Yahawah Bahasham holy army, man. All right, we won't have to worry about this bullshit, man, because the Lord is gonna return and put all this shit out, man. That's why the scriptures say, all right, they declare their sins at Sodom, they hide it not, man. And the scriptures also explicitly explain to us, all right, that the judgment that Sodom and Gomorrah received was for those who would afterward live ungodly, man. This place is an ungodly place to be in, man. So the Lord is going to do the same thing that he did to Sodom and Gomorrah to America, man, which is burning with fire. Okay. This is the book of Isaiah 14 and 16. All right. And then I'll close out on this. All right. It says, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? All right, so now we got, it's gonna get to a point now. Nobody wants to fight for this shit, and you're gonna have the other nations, your enemies are gonna be looking at y'all like a fucking whole bunch of jokes, man. This is a joke right here, man. This is a fucking joke, man. All right, that's why I keep laughing at this shit. It's fucking comedic to have to say, because the military is supposed to be for men. Okay, for men, and to say that you're gonna, you putting this as your face of the recruitment, all right, is a fucking joke, man. Ain't nobody gonna fucking take you serious when it come time to war. That's why even your fucking own allies gonna turn against your fuck ass. Cause look at the type of shit you pushing out, man. The whole world is tired of this bullshit, and it's gonna come to a point where the Lord is just gonna allow the whole world to just unleash on your fuck ass. Speaking to Babylon, man. All right. So it says what? It says, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Right, man. Because at one point, America was the top dog. They called America the police of the world. Cutting shit go down on nobody's turf without America popping up, busting through, and shutting that shit down, stealing all the resources, and making that shit stomping grounds, man. Setting up garrisons, man. All right, which are the U.S. embassies. Okay, but now, the all whatever, man. Fuck this shit. Verse 17. It says, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners. All right. So, the point was 16. I wanted to bring out this point right here, just to go to show you that that's another reason why, the men of Babylon don't want to fight, man. They're first of all, they're weak. They're becoming as women, literally trying to become women. And then the remaining true men of Babylon, the true mighty men of Esau, are seeing the new faces of the military to be what they hate. All right, because a lot of these Joe Smo Edomites that are these countrymen, all right, that live in the country and shit like that, they're quote unquote Christians, man. They have quote unquote Christian values. They don't tolerate homosexuality, even though they do it in the dark. Shit weird. They're not fucking with this bullshit. So and then they see in the face of it, they're like, man, fuck this shit. And then they see in the news how these other nations are looking at America like fucking wimps, and they're like, man, why would I go kill myself? These are gonna take me as a joke, man. So I found it kind of funny and interesting, man. And I wanted to bring this out. So Lord's will this was edifying. Again, the articles are in the description. So like I tried to play that video, and when I went to go check audio, it was really it wasn't really going through. So like I mentioned, the link is in the description, and you can watch the video there. All right. So with that, Lord's will this was edifying. I want to give again all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Double honor to the apostles and the others of GreatMillStone. Shalom, Makia.